Hey my friends, welcome back to Owl's Tarot. I'm Jason, thank you so much for joining me, and as always, sharing your time and your energy with me. This is going to be a general collective for the month of June, or whenever it resonates with you. The readings are timeless. For the sign of Pisces, I hope you're all well. Anything you need to know about this channel is down in the description box below, along with links and information about private readings. Please don't forget, if you like my content, to give this video a thumbs up. It greatly helps me out in terms of the ever elusive way to the center of the YouTube algorithm. Pulled your cards for this month. Your current energy, we have you as the Two of Cups. Now, honestly, I can't remember what your current energy was last month. But your current energy this month, you seem to be in a place of wanting to unify something. Right? The Two of Cups is about unity. It's about, can be about new beginnings, love kind of taking off. This seems to be more about the wanting of something to occur. Or the wanting of change in regards to a situation. The theme of this read, the Magician, is the card that came out, and I do feel very strongly, I'd have to go back and check. I should have before I pressed record. But I feel like you had this energy as your overall theme last month for the May reading. So the theme is about, much of what I felt with the Two of Cups. Wanting to change something, recognizing that you've got the power to alter the course of something, or alter the course of a personal journey, a healing journey that you could be on. In terms of what can be accomplished, we have the Devil coming up. So I do feel like it feels a lot like codependency to me in this reading. What seems to be being asked of you this month is an inner unity and the willpower to untangle yourself from something that has you bound. The Devil card very often to me speaks about addictions, but when we think of the word addiction, most often our mind jumps right to drugs or alcohol. We can be addicted to so many things, and we can be addicted to other individuals, hence the codependency. The energy to avoid this month in order to accomplish this unity, this growth that's really based on your own internal strength and your willpower, that's going to aid in your breaking away from or untangling yourself from what you need to. The energy to avoid is that energy of crying over spilled milk. And I hate even using that term when referring to the Five of Cups because it's so often used, and I don't really ever feel that way with this card. But there's a call to turn around, right? To shift focus. When you're focused solely on what it is that you've lost, what it is that you no longer have, what it is that you wish was different, you're missing what you do have. You're missing your uniqueness, your individuality. It feels like it's the energy of wanting the other, wanting what others have, wanting what in actuality are just these internal preconceived notions or these illusions, these illusions that have kept you cocooned. And kind of safe from facing some of what it is that you need to face. Because the energy that is to be embraced this month is the Three of Swords, which isn't a pleasant energy. But it has a lot to do with what can be accomplished this month. This separation, this needed separation from something that's keeping you from being what it is that you need to be in order to grow, in order to feel content and happy. Now, when the Three of Swords comes up as an energy to be embraced or an energy to be focused on, it's all about, facing your own issues, facing your own heartbreaks, healing, recognizing that, often we've got to fold our past pains into our present story, as opposed to avoiding them and pretending that they're not a part of us and keeping them internalized and pressing them down and letting them fester and become, much bigger problems. And a lot of this desire to not want to face these issues and to keep yourself within those kind of precious illusions, and to keep yourself in this Five of Cups energy does tie into feelings of codependency. Now, whether this is you codependent on them codependent on you, normally it takes two to tango when it comes to codependency. But I do think there's a recognition. Right. I do think that despite the fact that you want the image that you held so precious and dear, the perhaps relationship for some of you that you wanted to be a certain way, it's almost like there was a forgetting that all you can do is change you. All you can do is work on you. All you can do is you know, grow, make yourself better, recognize your own strengths, embrace your own uniquenesses, harness your strengths, recognize your willpower, exercise your willpower. It's like there's a call to individualize yourself from something. The obstacles, we've got the Hierophant, or in this deck, what's it called? I can't see. The Messenger. So obstacles are going to be a lot about questioning your ways of thinking, your normal kind of conventional ways of thinking. Knowing that you need to have a different perspective on something, no matter how difficult that is. With this Messenger card, it's almost like I'm getting the Hierophant and the Hanged Man in one. This is very interesting because the energy that comes out as what can help you, what can help aid you on this particular section of your journey, right? We've got death in reverse. So to me, that's saying there really needs to be an acknowledgement that some transformation here needs to take place. Some shift needs to take place. Something needs to give. And there's a real resistance from either you or the person currently occupying your mind and or heart space. A resistance to change and transformation that needs to happen in order for this personal growth to take place. Recognizing these things don't come overnight. Recognizing that, this isn't a comfortable journey, right? This just picking up this center row, ignoring the Hierophant, which feels more like a Hanged Man energy, and the Death card. I mean, this isn't a super pleasant energy, but we need to figure out ways to kind of fold this, to kind of fold these threads into our story, right? When we deny or repress or think that it's more healthy to just, focus on the positive and kind of soldier through shit. You will ultimately reach a breaking point by not acknowledging what needs to be acknowledged. The action needed, the action that you need to take this month is to embrace the energy that the King of Cups embodies, which is an energy of certainty, an energy of remaining calm amid emotional turbulence. Meditation is going to be crucial for you to work your way through this in the most healthy manner. And the card that comes out for encouragement, we've got the Eight of Wands. So a call to remember and to recognize, the Eight of Wands is a lot about forward movement, but it's also a lot about repetition and a lot about remembering that we don't learn everything in one go round, right? It's cyclical. It's the 1 through 10, right? It's reaching the ending, but what is an ending but a new beginning? And then you start anew, and it's bringing, I'm just noticing with these envelopes and the hearts, it's bringing forward all of you with you, not denying any parts of yourself, not denying any parts of your story to yourself. The two Earthbound Oracle cards that came out, we've got air and travel. So I do think that some of you are going to be doing some traveling, or some of you are going to be taking a trip, flying by air. I get a winter vibe. Like this is something that you're planning for winter, to go someplace warm if you live someplace cold. I don't know, it's just a vibe I'm getting, but there's definitely travel in the forecast. Pardon me, for some of you. And then the last card, we've got the Fairy Oracle, and we have patience. Greet each moment with endurance and presence of mind. And with the Patience card, patience born from the calm and unwavering will is a transformation of self through awareness. It's the art of foresight before action, with a consideration and an understanding of all options and outcomes. Because having patience is also about the ability to control our impulses. But when we're not denying the past, when we're not putting too much thought or trying to live in the future, and we're present, with presence comes peace of mind, and with presence and peace of mind comes that calm and that patience. Okay, I hope this, let me just flip over these two soul cards. I'm doing these soul cards. They're created by a woman. What the hell's her name? Deborah Koff Chapin. And they're cards that are meant to speak to you. They're cards that have no particular meaning. It's much like looking at a piece of art and seeing, you know, what you see. Having it speak to your soul. So what I would suggest, if this reading resonates with you, is to ground yourself, take a few deep breaths, and analyze the card or the cards in a way where you're not necessarily trying to find their meaning. You're trying to see what appeals to you in the card. Imagine yourself as the being. Imagine yourself in the environment. What does the environment evoke in you? What do the colors represent to you? But since this is the first card, if you choose to, you can look at this as the challenge, and the second card as the outcome. Or just look at them both and interpret them however you wish to interpret them. If the images resonate with you or invoke any kind of internal spark. All right, dear friends, I hope this reading resonated, helped in some way, someone. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up, and as always, take great care of yourselves. First and foremost, take care of those around you. Be kind, keep it classy, keep it cute, and we will see each other again back here soon. All right, thank you for sharing your time and energy with me. I love you all, and we will talk soon. Bye, dear friends.